No, we got to open up with prayer.
We gonna have a selection from our choir.
Alright, the first question is, does your girlfriend or wife making more than you intimidate you?
No, not me.
No?
No.
Okay.
Not intimidating.
What is your idea of flirting? Off into another
Now, if you
round.
say hi, they consider it flirting.
Yeah, sometimes it depends on how they say hi, I guess.
So a mere hi can turn into some form of flirt.
No. If you say hi to another female, your girl or your wife might consider that flirting. Like, nigga, you ain't slick.
Okay. If your wife or girlfriend cheated, could you handle it?
No,
Yeah.
Oh, you can handle it?
I can't handle that.
I don't know.
I got
Can
too
you
much
handle
time.
it?
You
If
can
I
handle
go
it?
there,
Could you handle it, bro?
you-
I got too much
Yeah, I
time.
can handle it.
Oh, you can handle it?
Yeah. Cause I come from the perspective of, if I do it and I truly genuinely love her, I'm gonna want her to forgive me, especially if it's something I want to work and I made a mistake.
Yeah, but this said, could you handle it? Not
Yeah.
If they
I can handle it. Things happen.
This happened?
It happened. It happened. It happened before?
Oh, what?
I'm not saying girl right now, I'm just saying, girl cheating on you before? You
Oh,
know?
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got some type of experience.
Yeah, you got some
I'm just trying to
experience?
handle it.
Nah,
I'm the type of guy, yeah,
but-
like,
I can.
No.
Yeah, but every
you
time
can handle it?
I don't know if I can handle it.
every time you see that man, you know that
Right, yeah, that's crazy. Nah, I ain't
What
with it.
if you don't never see that man? You couldn't
That's
handle it?
fine. I'm fine with that.
You fine with
If
that?
I see him, I'm
So you
Yeah.
can handle it if
Not
it's
being
a joke
local.
and you don't know. But if it's a joke,
somebody I know,
if it's a joke,
yeah.
you know.
I mean, she's got no respect, but she ain't gonna do it at home. I
She
guess.
should.
Yeah.
If she don't care, I mean, it's different.
Yeah. Yeah, so she don't care, you shouldn't be with her.
Where that
Yeah.
happened, I actually spoke to people that said that they went on the Bahamas and did something and came back and was like, so.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess you could
I
probably.
was married.
Okay.
Gotta think quick on your feet.
What is the deciding factor in choosing to be in a committed relationship?
Compatibility.
Compatibility?
Sometimes obviously the track.
This is true, but when it comes to trying to build something, if you have no compatibility, even if you're basing it upon crying and song, which you should be, y'all on that same path, then y'all get in the same course. And that compatibility will make it work. But if you're not compatible and your goals ain't in the same directions, it's gonna be a whole bunch of shit now.
Or maybe trust.
Trust is major. And honesty.
What if you just follow cheating?
Nothing.
What emotion?
More cheating.
Nothing.
More
Oh,
cheating. It's more cheating. That's it.
I like what you,
I don't think there's no emotions involved.
yeah.
I don't understand that
There's
question.
no emotions involved.
What emotions follow, like
I don't
if
know,
you've been
some
cheated
cats-
on,
Yeah,
or
some
if you
cats-
cheated on, you
Oh,
cheated on somebody? If you cheat on somebody,
Afterwards.
Oh, you talking about after you get cheated on?
No,
after you
if
cheat
Or
you-
after you. Oh yeah, ain't no emotions after that.
Ain't no emotions.
Yeah.
Like,
How do you feel towards who though?
I mean, in general.
Oh,
Oh, I mean, I guess you might feel bad for
I mean,
for the one
yeah,
you with.
you
not
might feel
for-
bad for the one
other
that
one.
you with, especially if you love her. But as far as the one you cheated on or with, ain't no emotions
Yeah.
involved.
no.
For the most part, we speaking from our aspect. Some dudes be
Yeah.
loving.
Usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not involved in the first place.
Everybody
Yeah,
doing
that's
that.
Keep no.
Yeah.
How do you end a toxic relationship?
Divorce.
Man, I'm walking on the good stuff.
Just leave.
Yeah, I guess. I don't think it's no easy answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, when
once you realize that it's toxic, I don't think you're too concerned with hurting anybody's feelings.
Yeah, you just trying to get out.
Yeah, you're just kind of like, all right,
You might need a conversation.
cut it.
You might have a conversation?
Might need a conversation.
I'm done. I'm packing my thing.
You gotta say something. You can't just leave.
Why not?
Oh, so you gotta start an argument.
Nah, you can just leave.
Nah, you just gotta explain why they ain't getting nowhere.
Nah, y'all already.
And
I'm saying, but y'all already had that conversation already. It was already a toxic relationship. Y'all already had that conversation, so you just pack your stuff and just. I'm out of
you
here.
still just can't bounce.
Why not?
And it depends. Yeah.
You still gotta have that conclusion.
Well,
That
because
ending.
if you've been in it, then you are a part of it too. So there's some stuff that you didn't did too, so it's toxic. So now you kind of like you stuck in it. So now then it's hard to get out. I did you. That's all.
You just pack your bags and dip.
Nah,
Why not?
I think you gotta have a conversation.
Nah, you probably need a little bit of time to be
We gotta have
toxic.
this.
Guys, first thing about this ain't working out.
And who wants
Because
to
you might be able to cure it.
Yeah,
But I had that talk thousands of times.
I mean, I don't think you want to end everything like that. like you don't want to end over
Long
this
as
on
you
bad terms.
change your heart.
If you can make it like.
Cause you at
So it
least
both of
wanna
y'all
be
good?
cordial when y'all see each other.
Yeah.
It ain't no.
But how many
Part
times
time.
is niggas working like that as soon as that relationship is over? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we ain't
Probably take a
really-
little bit of
I
time.
mean, not a lot of times because one of us or both of us just be like, just like Keith said, man, I'm just out. So you never had that conversation. Now when you see each other, it's like,
Yeah, ain't no real,
they
ain't
go
no real
that bitch, or
closure.
they go that nigga. You know what I mean? So you still gotta close the situation.
I think it depends.
Especially if y'all got kids together and it's toxic.
It kind of depends on the person you're with, though, because some people are gonna be respectful no matter what, and some people just want to like. They just want, oh, you doing me like this? Well, this is how it's gonna be every time I see you. On your back, I'm gonna talk about you, like even on stuff you ain't even do. So, I think it's kind of just like a case by case matter.
Why would you rather invest years in a relationship versus actual marriage?
No, I don't do that.
What?
That don't even add up.
Married.
What? Being in a relationship for years and not getting married?
It don't add up to me. That's not.
I mean,
fiscally
it depends on if we coming from the point of view of marriage with the state. Like some people don't see. Like,
Oh no.
what's the point in having a piece of paper? Like we already moving out, everything cool. Like what this paper gonna change?
I don't know nothing about the marriage life.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, so I'm on, I don't know, I ain't married, so.
Nah.
So why aren't you married?
You said why?
Why aren't you married?
Yeah. Why aren't?
I don't know, I wasn't really.
Cause I'm living my best life.
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't married though.
That's
Ain't time.
They don't want to answer that one.
Eh.
That's why y'all not
Just
married,
saying.
right?
yeah. I'm just ain't married.
I don't know how y'all doing.
Without
I don't know how y'all doing. Well, I don't know how y'all
All right, so why did you get
But you
married?
don't know how
Instead-
we do it.
Well, first of all, in order to really live, and you know, part of that is being sexually active as well. That's halal, and you don't have that next to you, beside you on a regular basis. That's like being locked up.
I know.
What's that for the brothers? What's our listen?
Yeah, that's why I said. That's why I said. That's why I came from the non-Islamic point of view.
No.
Yeah, I ain't Muslim.
You know, like some people look at it like, you know, marriage is a business.
Man.
I mean,
It is a business.
Yeah,
Some
like
countries it
It
is.
is, no, marriage
in
is
America,
a
it's
business.
a business.
It is.
Get
It li-
divorced, I gotta pay my lawyer. You gotta protect my assets. Yo,
Yeah,
I had this
really
before
trying to
we
be
got
married
together.
more than once.
She's not really entitled to have. You know, she might use the kids as pawns.
What you gotta realize is all of this whole country is based on
No
law.
question.
So any contract you get in, even
But-
it's legal
But even in
legalities
but
to
even
it.
in it,
So
but
you
coming
gotta
from an
make sure-
Islamic point of view, we get married in the masjid. You go to the masjid, the imam not saying, yo, she get the house, the car, you worth a mill, she take half. You go to court, that judge gonna say, that's why you got, I look at it from both point of views. Like when you look at us, and it's sad to say in the Muslim community, jokers get married and divorced all the time because it's like, I'm going to your pot, I don't want it no more. she ain't entitled to nothing. But if we go to court, now the judge is looking, alright.
Well, I mean,
When y'all got married, you ain't have nothing. But she, even if she ain't help you attain what you had when y'all was married, well, y'all got kids. Child support 20 grand a month. They don't take 20 grand a month to take care of no kid, but we know they based it on how much you make.
but see, the hit is also this, right? How many of us is not being accountable for our actions?
No question.
How many of us
No
it's
question.
a shame that it even gets to that
No
point?
question.
How
I
many
agree.
of us, I don't care if you're Muslim or non-Muslim, how many of us is not really taking care of our kids? Period.
No question.
So we gotta look at both sides of it. Real talk.
Oh, yeah, I
It shouldn't even
understand
be
that,
there.
though. I mean, nowadays though, I think as far as men, they doing a lot more than now I won't say better than women, but I'm over the years like I see a lot more men doing
Stepping
stuff.
up,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I have to applaud some of you younger guys. Y'all actually doing it a lot better than our generation. We really left bad examples to y'all.
Thank you.
And I apologize.
Some of them said it.
And I apologize.
I mean, but at the same time, I think that's more. I think that might even. I think that helped us a little bit because then we seen what we didn't want to
you don't want to do that.
You know what I'm saying? I think.
I mean, it worked both ways.
Yeah.
Cause if you grow up and you see your dad with multiple women, you grow up. That's kind of what you going.
Nah, yeah, I know, but like I said, if your dad wasn't around, it really wouldn't
That
matter
too.
anyway.
That too,
You know what I'm
like
saying?
your dad not being there, you might be like, man, I don't want my kids to go through what I went through.
Right. That'll make more sense. That's logically that makes sense. But some people would just end up putting the blame back on their dad for years. I'm 27, but people be 30 years old and be like, oh well, I ain't know what to do because my pop did this or my mom did this, and just try to put the blame. But I can see it in your
That's why
teenage years. But
that's why a lot of our relationships is toxic. I never seen my mom with a man for multiple years, or my father with a woman for multiple years. So I really don't know how I'm supposed to be in a relationship, what my role is, what her role should be. That's why you got a lot of role reversals.
Yeah, I understand that. But like I said, how long we
But at
gonna
the same
continue
time,
that?
you're right. It worked both
excuse.
ways. You could also use it and say, man, I went through this growing up. I don't want to put a female through this. Or I seen what my mom went through, so I ain't going to put somebody else's daughter through. Or I seen what my dad went through, so I know when to step out. And
So
it do work both
this
ways.
this should encourage you, men, to get married. Because we need to be responsible.
We need families.
We need that. We need to build communities. And until we have something solid, until there is some serious commitment, we ain't getting nowhere.
Why you looking at that?
I'm talking married, bro.
It's real talk. We're not gonna get nowhere.
I ain't even. I'm not even in a relationship.
And don't allow the customs, these new customs that have been indoctrinated upon us as a people. These is new ideologies when it come, even when it comes to polygyny. We have always had multiple because it needed to in order to establish communities. There's more women out there. There's more women out there. These women out there are, hold on. These women are crying for men. They crying for them. And we got strong men that's not gay. You know what I mean? Gay jokers running around here.
Wow.
So these women out here is thirsty. They need these strong bucks, big beards and all that. That's a big marriage.
The next question is, how is a woman supposed to keep a man's attention?
Oh, man, that's a good question.
That's one guy.
Be funny.
Not get on your nerves.
Yeah, now that's gonna happen.
Have a sense of humor and know when to shut up. Or know when to be quiet.
Yeah.
That's why I changed it. Know when to be quiet.
Can you repeat that?
Yeah.
The question is, how is a woman supposed to keep a man's attention?
Not attraction, attention.
Yeah,
Hold on. I'm gonna give you an example, right? On a historical basis. You look at Cleopatra. She had the ability to be able to attract and maintain her men that were in her life through submission. a lot of our women don't understand the power of submission. It is amazing. It is a true strength that women have, and they don't understand it because they're being taught that that's something else. Why? Because they want, as men, they don't want to respect us as men. This country has taught men not to be respected.
Do you think submission make you weak?
No,
Because a lot of
Hold on. Does submission make you weak? Not a woman. That's where her strength is. That's her strength.
I thought you meant seduction.
Well, no, that is actually, it ties into seduction.
Yeah.
It really is. It's actually in the art of seduction.
Yeah.
But it speaks about that in relations to Cleopatra and how she was able to command her power.
Right.
And it was through being able to be submissive to her man. And this is what's going to enable us men to be stronger. Because you need that one. You got that true fan that's behind you.
Word.
Ain't nothing going to stop you.
But now, like I said, the roles is kind of evened out. Now they think they on the same.
That was a man.
That's by design.
Exactly, and not like to say like, but
that's only in the black
man.
community though. For the most part, I ain't
It's
saying
by
other,
design.
I ain't saying other communities don't face it.
I can't really tell you about no other communities for real.
I mean, I only can speak because
You
I
have
work
white
with.
joints?
Nah.
Cause like I work with a lot of foreigners, like a lot of them doctors in the hospital foreigners, and they'll tell you like
I know,
a
but
lot
they
of
still
our
on strict rules about
they
how
follow their culture, but
Right.
a lot of them even tell you like our women don't make more than us. Like he said, it's by design. It's by design that in America you see black women they climb the ladder faster than men.
Yes.
You been at your job, you bust your behind, you know the ins and outs. They won't promote you.
Right, but
they
you
won't
think
give
they
you
probably
a
got it
raise.
set up that way because they don't want us to be.
That's what he said
So
because they know the ideology of the female.
Right.
You not on, like you said, the
Exactly.
level. You're not on my level.
And if that is allowed to happen, then that's true structure of the family, where the man is able to truly provide in that manner. If it's there,
Right.
then you got strong families.
Right, and it don't matter about the
They
money.
threaten with that.
You think it matters about the money? 'Cause they asked a question earlier. Would you be intimidated if a woman made more than you?
Yeah, you might not be intimidated, but a woman looks at it as you not on my level.
I understand that.
She
but if
gonna
you
always-
Well,
But if you're
anything
not-
after butt is anything after butt. So you know that's bull. You know what I mean? You don't even want to touch that. Because if that's how she's going to feel, then that's going to be a level in which she'll never be able to submit to you. And if she doesn't submit to you to that degree, then that level of respect ain't going to be there.
Alright, you saying that by my wife making more than me, that empowers her?
It does. It does. Based on the society that we live in, based on the society and the culture that we live in, that type of mentality, when you have women that are able to reach certain levels, there is a mentality that's kind of forced upon them. And they may not even
I
realize.
tell you now, they gonna cuss you out when we post this video.
It's a reality. And what it does is it impedes their ability to really respect men. So we sense that lack of respect. So then we don't necessarily want to approach it as strongly. Because you're not feeling like I'm going to get that same respect no way. Right or wrong?
Right.
If you felt like you're going to be honored and respected as is, you're going to be more attracted to it.
Yeah, now I'm not really agreeing because now, like I said, it's
for the most part,
depends on what type of you're doing.
Some but no. It's not every case. But for the most part, what he's saying is right. He right.
Yeah, for the most part,
For the most part,
the
what he's saying
ideal
is
of
right.
it, of the ideal of it, but I don't think you would be feeling less of a man because you ain't make more money.
No,
you, could
you
be like,
might not. But what he said is the ideology of the female.
Yes. And every case is different. It could be, it could happen, that's not a problem.
Right, but
Khadijah had more money than the Prophet, so it's not every way, it's in every time the same way.
Alright, okay. But she didn't have that feel of
Exactly. It's not. This is the same different environment in which black men have been pushed down to the lowest level of everything, and black women have been pushed up just a little bit ahead. Not much more, but just a little bit ahead. So what it does is it already causes a disruption in the community and in the families. So this is what we're dealing with. So you might find the one that don't feel like that. It'd be all right.
Okay, the next question is, why is it hard for men to invest in their women's goals?
I don't know. I think women are a little bit like all over the place. They might want to do something today, might want to do something different tomorrow. Yeah, so it's like, I mean, if you have a woman that she's kind of like, all right, well, I want to do this and she gonna stick to it. Like, you might want your hair red today and you might want it blue tomorrow. You might want to be bald. You might want to have your hair.
That's the typical way.
Yeah, so I think it's you. I don't know if you gonna put it all out there for yourself, but you gonna put it all out there and then she change her mind the month down the line. She don't want to do the same thing anymore.
I think some jokers is intimidated.
Intimidated, bro.
Of the woman like advancement, like
Like
oh, alright, but that goes back to before, yeah.
Like some men are intimidated, like she about to level up.
Right.
So they keep it.
She leveling up, and you investing in it, so y'all both leveling up.
Right, yeah, that's a different.
But then it goes
Not
back to
necessarily
that.
the case, because it goes back to the previous
Exactly.
question. Like you said, she make more than
And
you,
it's real.
or her status. Because now we live in a society
This
that's
my
based
stuff.
on status. Like,
Yeah, they start getting talking crazy though.
like one day I was at work. A girl just graduated. She a nurse now. She used to be a tech. Like, yeah, I'm an RN. Like, and she was kind of like putting jokers down who was still tech. And Dr. Patel was like, "You broke just like everybody in here. We all punch the same clock, but we live off status. I'm a nurse. I don't really make no much more than you, but because I'm a nurse and you a tech, people view me different.
Yeah.
Like, you look at me different than than a housekeeper. The housekeeper, you gonna walk right past him. But because I'm an RN, you gonna show me a little more respect. You gonna show the doctor a little more respect than the RN. Because we look at things, you got a bachelor's, he got a master's. Oh, he better than you, but he got a doctor. You make 50 grand, you make 60. We live in a society, it really ain't, it's still racism,
I was about to say,
but we
that's
live in
the
classism.
difference. That's still the same class, 50, 60, 70.
But that's just the mentality you got.
Right.
That's why you see people, and like, I'm not, like, I graduated college, you graduated college. He went to college, you went to college. But you see, when you graduate, everybody, it's an accomplishment, don't get it wrong. But people think they achieved something. We still broke.
Yeah, and the same. Yeah,
We
the same
still
two
broke.
things.
That's why I tell that
College
piece of
degree,
paper really
masters,
don't mean nothing.
It really
Like,
don't.
we still
It
broke.
really don't.
Like,
It
we
really
need
don't.
financial empowerment. But that's our mentality.
Right.
We like titles.
Right.
Right.
That's all.
Okay. Next question, this is more for Muslim men. Why would a man want to be in polygamy when he has a doting wife who loves and takes care of him?
It has nothing to do with that. What it has to do with real life. If we
Cause he want another wife. That's
that
all.
hold it, that period. But it has nothing to do with a deficiency on any other woman or your wife. That's the bull crap.
That's
I'm gonna
Because
be
you want
honest.
another wife,
He
something
wants
else
some
wrong with it.
halal ass. Just keep it real. He wants some halal ass. I'm not saying.
Hold on.
I'm not
It's
saying
always better when it's halal.
I'm not saying.
That's my new slogan. Y'all gonna see my t-shirts. It's always better when it's halal.
I'm not saying. I'm not saying that some men don't take on another wife to help her with her kids or to take care of her, nothing like that. But for the most part, he just wants some more cookies.
That's what I'm about to say.
He just wants some more cookies.
Man want another wife.
It's something wrong with that.
I ain't saying there's something wrong with it, because that's one of the reasons why you can't get married. But the woman just tired of it.
Well, I mean,
Because in most cases,
hold up.
we can barely take care of the first one, but it's like, man,
Hold on. Dig this, right? Historically, particularly in the African American community, we always had families and they had families over here. Today's women, Muslim women, got boyfriends. Who got boyfriends? I mean, well, who got multiple girlfriends? Hopefully they don't have boyfriends. Pause. But the issue is that I mean, you might as well get in polygyny because you're already dealing with dudes that got multiple joints that you ain't married to. This is what you see prevalent.
What if your wife can't have children?
What?
Like there's case, like I'm saying, I knew somebody like that.
Somebody
Oh, his wife couldn't have no children. He didn't have no children. He wanted some children, and
That's a plausible
He
reason.
wanted to get another wife, and she was giving him hell about it.
But she don't have no say so in that.
Girl, I got it. Go right.
She don't. The mother don't have no say so in that. Men don't have no say so.
Yeah, but I think you
That's
should take her
across the board.
feelings into consideration.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Go ahead,
in
Robert.
that case, like he's.
Listen, man.
To me, historically, like, you know, monogamy, which is a one man, one woman, that started with Europeans. That wasn't even common in China, India, Africa, even Native Americans never
We not
practiced
supposed to be
that.
like that, huh?
Not never.
That's why
That makes sense.
that's why like you won't find like none of the prophets. You rarely read where they actually have one wife.
This
You get it from Nabi Ibrahim to Nabi Sulaiman to Nabi Dawood to the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. You like it wasn't common. This is a new phenomenon thing with
What
men.
about Issa?
That's a different.
No, but you know he's saying when he come back, he's gonna have.
Yeah, and he's gonna live out the rest of his life that he was supposed to. And in American history, monogamy wasn't really instituted until the 1800s.
That's the point that I'm
You
making.
go back from the
That's the point that I'm making.
Why?
This is just recent history.
Yeah.
Very recent.
Yeah, it's real recent.
Yeah.
Where men only had.
Yeah.
The thing about Islam is that before Islam came, the Arabs was having 10 wives, 20 wives at a time. Allah Ta'ala revealed Quran, giving them rights that no, you only can have 4 because they were married 20 at a time, drop 10, get another 10 more. Yeah, but Allah Ta'ala gave them rights. They didn't have no rights.
It must have been young bucks.
That's the thing. It's like now y'all got rights. Y'all couldn't inherit. Y'all couldn't do nothing. Y'all couldn't even vote in America. Women, you get it, but now y'all got rights. And Allah Ta'ala established rights for them to inherit. It's a criteria, man. You can have 4. And then Allah Ta'ala also add on to that it got to be a criteria met within the 4, being just to the wives. You get it? So now it's like, it's a problem now, even with that. But if that law didn't exist, y'all would be wishing that law did exist.
Yes.
Because we'll be having even more than 4. So that's my thing. The reason why I say it, because I'm tired of hearing about it and hearing women complain about it. It is what it is. Allah Ta'ala allows to have it.
Especially when you got boyfriends anyway.
Word.
This is reality.
Word. Yeah. Right, you gonna see the joint break it up?
Okay. The next question is, what does it mean to you to be a loving and loyal husband who takes care of his family if you don't have a wife, boyfriend?
For me, it would mean everything. I mean, that's how it's supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, how would you be a loving husband? Well, how do you do it?
I don't have the answer for that because I ain't there yet. I ain't there.
I know it's like you said, you gotta pick and choose your battles, man, with marriage and stuff and families. But you should, we should already know like the things we gotta do as a man for our families, our wives, like the food, clothing, and shelter thing. That's really like we under that umbrella of the things that we supposed to do. We should at least know that as men. You get all the extra stuff. That's something.
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't never even think about being a husband. Like, I ain't never get that far. I got kids, so I know about like the family aspect of it. But like, I care about being a good dad, but I never thought like cared about being a good husband or.
My question is this: have you had a girlfriend for a long time?
Yeah.
What's the difference?
I wasn't married.
Well, I mean, what's the difference though?
The difference in what?
So if Muhammad Khalil, he been married for 18 years. How long you had a girlfriend for?
Like 10.
10. What's the difference between you and him?
The difference is he probably cared about being a husband and I didn't.
No, but you are a husband. You're just an illegal husband.
Yeah.
No.
There's only difference. You married. You just illegally married.
Yeah.
He's legally married. It's the only difference. So answer the question. How are you being a loving husband to your wife?
You're legally married.
Yeah, I ain't never heard that before neither.
No, I mean, really, when you think about it, that's what marriage is a contract. So that way, like your relationship is legal according to the terms of the religion, whatever religion you are. So if you're Christian, Muslim, Jewish, whatever, like, but if you know, if you're not married, that means you're still in a relationship. You just don't have a contract. So if you're in a 10-year relationship, you can be married.
Yeah, I could be married, but I wasn't married. So that's what I'm saying.
My point is,
I don't do it that way though.
Yeah.
no, it's not about. All right.
I get what you're saying
I don't
about
want to
the
be
legal thing, but
if y'all not Muslim, I'm not trying to preach.
Yeah.
This is what it is. If you're married, legal sex. If you're not married, illegal sex. So if you're in a relationship with one person for 10 years, you're actually married. You're just in an illegal marriage. So that would be considered fornication. But either way, you're still with that same woman, right?
Yeah, just get married.
I'm
Well, I'm not trying to tell you to get married.
Yeah, I'm not
Don't
worried
get
no
married.
more, so it don't matter.
They just get married. All right, well, when you was in that 10-year relationship, how did you make the woman happy? That's all that the question is.
But what throws me is the mentality we get through, and this is not like no type of jab whatsoever. This is what our society teaches us, and I can recall where there was a time period in our history where it was shameful
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To get married?
No, for you not to be married,
back in the day-
or for you to get knocked up
Yeah.
and young, it was shameful. They would send you somewhere to get rid of the kid or have
And more
it was.
And this is what he was saying.
Now-
when you weren't married and you had children, your children couldn't inherit from you if you weren't married to their mother. You know what I mean? Or if that's the whole reason why polygamy was made legal, well, not made legal, was legal, because let's say if whoever your side piece was, right? Like if you died, you were messing around with this woman, you were taking care of her. She didn't have no legal claim on anything that you had.
You still see it today. A joker died, his mom would be like, I know you the mother to my grandkids, but I ain't giving you nothing.
Yeah, but that's in polygamy, like that doesn't happen. So whoever you have children by, they're protected by the law. They're protected by the law. Your children are protected. They can inherit from you. They can be on your life insurance. The whole lot. They're on
But
your
to answer the
insurance.
question, it mean the world to me, and the key to it is patience. A lot of patience. Like a lot of patience.
And that makes her happy.
It makes me happy and cope with a lot of stuff. Patience.
I always
That's a good question to
Yeah,
me,
you
bro.
know.
At least for me.
I feel you. We don't be making these joints happy, man. I feel you.
That's my answer. I don't want
Yeah, like I was saying, I wasn't even thinking about that.
Okay.
He's like, you care, dog?
Okay, next question. What does a submissive wife look like to you, and do you truly think that a woman should be obedient to her husband?
Oh, we had that question.
Yeah.
Ain't no people trying.
I don't know about obedience.
Obedient though, yeah, obedient.
Obedience.
Hold on.
Obedience is the wrong word.
I'm not saying it's the wrong word. There is nothing wrong with this, and this is what we gotta get out of that mentality. There's nothing wrong with that.
like a slave?
No, not those. Well, hold on.
Obedience, right?
Obedience.
If you look up what obedience means. Look it up. Sometimes we take meanings to words and we make it more intensified than what it is. I think that's if she's following your direction. Obedient to what your lead is.
But that's what it says in fiqh books, that if your wife is supposed to follow you on everything that's permissible. You know, anything.
Right.
As long as you don't just go.
As long as you don't order her to disobey the law,
Right.
and she be to obey you, because obeying you is obeying the law.
Yes.
Right.
So alhamdulillah, and it's a means for her to get to paradise. Allahu Akbar. Just make sure you lead us.
They actually get double. So what we do, they get rewards of it too.
Allahu Akbar.
Like, so if we give sadaqah, they get a piece, they get a share of that. And it's not the other way around. They get sadaqah, that's on them. But if we get sadaqah, they get a share of that too.
But they don't be obedient.
Exactly.
And that's where a lot of our sisters squander their gold. That's where their gold is at. That's that money.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna make you feel better. It's gonna make you stronger. It's gonna let you go out there and slay them dragons. As long as you can come home and put your sword and your shield down and you ain't got a beef, you're good. Right or wrong.
What have you learned throughout your life that you would like to pass down to your children?
Financial literacy.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I don't think I learned that clearly yet, but that would be something I want to pass down.
Another one would be to love your people. Because being a black Muslim or African American Muslim, a lot of times we get caught up in we all Muslim. But when you look at other segments of the Muslim community, the Pakistanis care for the Pakistanis, the Bangladeshis care for the Bangladeshis. But when we say we gonna do for each other, it becomes, nah, we all Muslim, we gotta be for everybody. It's just like when blacks in general say we gonna do for each other, they say, nah, you gotta care about the Latinos and this group and that group, but them groups don't include us. So I will also say love yourself and love your people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact, man.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
Why do men feel it is necessary to be untruthful?
You can't handle the truth.
We generally tend to lie to those who we want to protect.
Yeah, sometimes you don't want to hurt the feeling of the person.
Yeah, we tend to lie to those who we want to protect.
Yeah.
Well, and then you gotta look at the flip side of it. Sometimes you have tried the truth and the results be like, you can just tell me anything, I don't care. You tell me anything, you tell them and it'd be disastrous.
I'd be like, you didn't
Be
have
like,
to tell me that.
no. I'm not falling for the banana and tailpipe again.
Okay. Why are men so demanding?
Well, I think that's for
Demanding. The word itself, man.
Yeah, word. But at the same time, I think we way more than we you know, like we be caring about too much. So, for real. Not that much. I'm the ones going to, you do this, but you don't do that. Why don't you do this? You do that, and it's like, oh,
I don't think we demand.
Yeah, at all.
I think the women are far more demanding than men. Yeah.
I think there's
Especially
sort of
with
this on the
dowries.
side.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't got no this.
Yeah, because we water. Yeah, we can think the wrong guy.